Children First is grant money for a program called Help Me Grow that they administer.
Oh, wow, these notes mean... Okay, cool.
Yeah, I make these notes every week.
Okay.
So when I receive this packet, we get this packet on Tuesday.
Right.
I go through, I look at all the supporting material. If I have questions either for our clerk or for the department, then I call that department and I say, what is this? I don't get it.
Yeah.
So these are basically my notes telling me what we're doing.
So what is the Help Me Grow program?
You'd have to get the specifics from Family and Children
Okay,
First.
That's fine.
Yeah, the ages that they deal with. Really all we're doing is dealing with the budgetary item.
Gotcha.
In terms of specifics, I can't give you that.
Okay.
Board of Elections, this is a cost with the upcoming primary election, the May election, dealing with ballots.
All right.
That $1,000. That $6,100 are fees that are collected in relation to the behavioral health levy.
Okay.
The various purpose bonds, those are also fees that are collected.
Is this $8,000 to cover fees?
Yeah, those
from 6 different funds.
From 6 different funds.
Okay.
Yeah. The transfer.
It's good to see you again.
There's 2 different transfers that are taking place. One is a $28,000 transfer. One is a $264 transfer. Those are monies that were held in an interest-bearing account that are being moved out of that account. We only leave a certain amount of money in the interest-bearing account, so we're just moving monies around.
Gotcha.
Basically.
All right. For the Transfer Board of Elections, that's say $3,700.
Yeah, they're moving from one line item to another. So they're moving from the discretionary merit line item to a salary line item. Family and Children First again, they're moving from a mileage line item to a marketing.
And that's $1,700 mileage to marketing. Okay.
So, there's no new money being introduced. They're just moving it around within their budget.
Sure.
They need our approval to do that.
Okay.
So, then and nows are bills that have already been paid.
Yeah.
But it's an after-the-fact approval by the commissioners.
All right.
So this wasn't done in time to receive our approval before it was paid. In order to meet a deadline, they sent a check out.
Gotcha.
So now they're coming to us after the fact and saying, we followed all the rules, we did everything right, but the state says we still need your approval on that. So that's us approving whatever bill that was.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's in my stack of stuff here, but I forget off the top of my head. The travel with Children's Services, one of their employees has 10 home visits that she's making. So she's going into the home to check on the care of the children, basically. And we approve their travel. So the municipal court, they produce an annual report every year. They send that to us as a courtesy. We're just acknowledging that we've received it.
Okay. And what is that Judge Welch note there?
She's the municipal court judge.
Okay. Okay. So you're just acknowledging that you got her report.
Exactly. Yeah. Washington Morgan Community Action, WMCAP, they administer a housing program for us. So they put together different proposals. CHIP proposal is a housing proposal. That's what these two have to deal with.
All right.
So they administer this housing program for us. Monies flow in from the state. Those monies are used to either rehab homes or build homes. They're the organization that administers those monies, and we're just giving our approval for them to do that.
Okay, and it says housing program, Dave Brightbill.
Dave's in charge of community action.
All right.
Yeah. Jail contract, we have a number of contracts with villages, municipalities, counties. We accept their prisoners.
Right.
So this is just the contract that allows us to accept their prisoners.
So you're just approving that anybody arrested in Newmat comes here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a set daily rate, $68 a day, that they pay to be housed at our jail.
Okay.
So it's the contract that allows us to do that.
I see.
Family and Children First, they have to give us projected expenditures for what they're spending. This is not county money.
Yeah.
That $31,000, almost their entire budget is state money.
Okay.
So that money would be state money, but the state requires us just to review their expenditures. So
Okay.
they're just saying, we expect to spend $31,000 in the fourth quarter. So,
Okay.
the sheriff reports to us every month on care of prisoners. We get that report, so it's got a list of all the prisoners' names, whether there have been, I can show it to you. See if I can find it real quickly here. I can do this from memory, but it'd be easier to just show it to you.
Fair enough.
It comes after that. There's New Morris. I think that's it. No, that's not it. And I may not have it in this stack, Christopher.
It's okay.
It's,
If you could just give me like the.
yeah. It just telling us how many visits to the infirmary, how
Okay.
many disciplinary actions,
Right.
that sort of stuff.
This is for the sheriff's department. Right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all considered care of prisoners.
I see. And this liquor permit, that
Yeah.
one confused me because you guys tabled it. And I was just kind of curious as to why you tabled it.
Anytime there's a new liquor permit, we have traditionally, commissioners going back decades, have traditionally not acted on it the day they're presented with it. They like to leave a period open for
Sure.
public comment.
Okay.
Like I said, during my time here, we've never gotten any public comment.
Right.
You know, I think this probably goes back to an earlier day when people were genuinely concerned about the morality of alcohol and drinking. And,
Sure.
you know, you get people that would speak up and say, not in my county. You know,
Yeah.
well, the tradition is still here.
Right.
You know, but we
Gotcha.
tabled it. We'll table it for a week and see if anybody has a problem with it. But
So I guess Parmar's trying to sell higher, like with actual liquor or something?
it's a
That-
permit for a specific location.
Oh, for a different location?
I think it's out in Cutler.
Oh, okay.
Did you happen to look at the liquor permit? I think it was Cutler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Okay, so there's a Parmar there already.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to sell
Exactly.
booze. All right.
Yeah. COVID task force.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand what that is? That's the CARES Act money.
Okay.
When the CARES Act money came to us, we got roughly we got $3.3 something million. And that came with stipulations. You can spend this money, but you can only spend it in certain ways.
Right.
So we put together a task force made up of people from the county that would receive requests for spending, for reimbursement. They would look at the rules and they would say, this is an allowable expense, this is not.
Right.
So anytime we have a proposed expense, that task force looks at it. If they approve it, then it comes to us. We look at it and we decide to approve it or reject it.
Okay.
So,
I gotcha.
yeah. So it's basically a double approval. What we don't want to happen is we don't want to approve something, spend CARES Act money, and then find out that it wasn't allowable,
Right.
because then the county's got to pay it back.
So this is basically you just making sure that everything's on the up and up with the way we spend the money.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, that's 99% of our job.
Right.
You know, the engineers contracts here. Change order is any sort of change to the original contract. So there were 2 land slips that he was dealing with.
Yeah.
One was on County Road 3, the other was on County Road 59.
Okay.
There was an original contract to fix those landslips. Somewhere along the way, there was a change to that contract. Any changes have to come to us for approval. The first change saved us $2,500.
Okay.
The second change cost us $1,600. Because it says final, it means there will be no more changes. So we're always happy to see final
Right.
there. There's
Sure.
no more unknowns. Those are finished.
Gotcha.
So that's basically it.
Okay.
Yeah.